Polar cap absorption events, massive shortwave communication blackouts. This is the latest on space weather. Polar cap absorption event. For the second day in a row, protons from the sun are raining down on Earth. This is causing a shortwave radio blackout inside the Arctic Circle, also known as the polar cap absorption event. The protons are being funneled towards the Arctic by Earth's magnetic field. Their ionizing effect extinguishes shortwave transmission at all frequencies below 30 megahertz. This event should last for another 24 to 48 hours, and you can monitor the progress in the link. And what is polar cap absorption event that causes the loss of shortwave communications and the blackouts? The trigger, the arrival of the solar proton event. Occasionally the sun blows clouds of very high velocity protons at the Earth, called solar proton event. Solar protons can penetrate into the Earth's magnetosphere near the magnetic poles. Solar protons with energies up to 10 million electron volts bombard the ionosphere, knocking electrons free during collisions with air particles and increasing the density of the ionosphere at low altitudes in the D and E regions. And what effect has this on radio waves? Shortwave radio waves are relatively high frequency in the HF range, are absorbed by the increased particles in the low altitude ionosphere, causing a complete blackout of radio communication. This is called a polar cap absorption (PCA) event. Lower frequency waves that would normally reflect off the low altitude D or E region ionospheric layers now do so at lower than normal altitude, changing dramatically their propagation paths. And how long does a PCA last? PCA events are particularly devastating to radio communications because they can last for days, depending on the size and location of the magnetic disturbance on the sun that produces them. And this is according to Windows on the Universe. And I'll leave it from Rice Connected University. And I'll leave links below for you for this and on space weather. So this is again caused by the extreme solar activity. The solar max noctilucent clouds, the noctilucent NLC clouds are spilling out of the Arctic to lower latitudes. And you can see images of them here. 2024 is supposed to be a bad year for NLCs. High solar activity is warming Earth's upper atmosphere and breaking apart water molecules required to form noctilucent ices. However, for reasons researchers don't fully understand, solar maximum does not always extinguish the clouds. The descent of NLCs to Poland suggests that 2024 may be a year when night shining clouds defy the sun. And this is the latest on space weather. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.